This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Resident Evil. Last episode, we continued exploring the mansion, and we found out some small information about what was going on in this mansion. That it's a research facility, monsters have been created, and a virus was apparently let loose upon this place. Looks like it's danger for all of us, but I think Jill can handle it, the master of log unlocking, as it were, as well as Barry, Burton, and others. Unfortunately, it is Jill by herself right now, but hopefully we'll be able to handle what's next. Now, the reason I'm not here in that previous room is I wanted to, well, one, make sure to save it so easy for recording purposes, but two, just to get myself amped up for what's about to occur. For those who have played the game before, you know what I'm about to fight. I think the shotgun and the pistol should be appropriate what I'm doing. You can't bring the bazooka, it probably helps you a lot better, but I think we can do it with the shotgun. We have to be careful though, the shotgun is a bit slow. I'm probably going to end up using a healing item for what's about to occur, but that'll be fine. I'll try not to get hit, but if I can't, well then we'll just heal. And the fact I'm using the shotgun means I'll probably get hit times anyway, so that's why I'm bringing a healing herb. See, is that the one with the blue on it? And, oh, oops. Did I bring that one instead? Okay, it's the 3 grams. I kind of want to save the blue mixtures, which are the brown ones, for later if I can. Although, we'll be getting more of those later. I mean, we're not at the end of the game yet. And the game wouldn't be dickish enough to only give me like a handful of healing. And there's poor Richard. Don't worry, Richard will avenge you. How come his body hasn't disappeared yet? Weird. Almost every other character who died has their bite spear. It probably doesn't matter. We're probably fine. Alright, we're getting ever closer to our destiny. And I like how the small details, like on the wall there, show the blood. That's most likely Richard coming down the door after fighting the snake. So, yeah, you probably guessed it already, is that the snake is behind this door. I mean, it's not the game was trying to hide it. I mean, the game tells you. Alright, let's get prepared for the snake boss of the game. I always save before this guy, because there's always a chance I'll die. Or if I'm trying... And not that the snake is hard, it's just... I try to do like a low health run and all this other stuff, and I try to be like... Try to not use a lot of healing, and I end up like... You know, not wanting to use it, and so I end up like not paying attention during the fight. But yeah, here we go, the snake. Alright, we have to be careful, because if you're using the shotgun, you know, it is kind of slow, and he's kind of fast. Now, you can't do this with the knife, so you have to just kind of... No, we have to be really careful. Alright. Alright, I'm trying to... Ah, you got me. I think we should be fine if I keep moving. If we get lucky, we can kind of do this without taking a lot of damage. Uh-oh. And we know the fight is still going on because of the music still playing, so we kind of want to block him in between the boxes here if we can. Did he poison me? Yeah, he poisoned me. Oh, I'm almost dead. I had to be careful. Uh-oh. Wasted a shotgun shot. Dang it. Oh, did we do it? Oh, good. He ran away. Yeah, get out of here, you snake. Hopefully I don't die from the poison. I'm really close to death. Come back here, you. Hey, what did he drop? The final crest! We can finally get through that door. Alright. Now, you can't get through this fight without getting bit. The reason I wanted to get bit is because, well, something happens if we get bit. Because we don't have any way of healing ourselves from poison right now. We haven't run across that item yet. Oh, did I mention there was an item to poison? I think I did. Whoops! Spoiler, like 5 seconds before it happens, but... Anyway, let's get back to, the poison's probably fine. We won't die from it.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum. Barry. Barry?
Was that Barry who saved us from the snake? Huh. Well, of course he would have, but how do you know we were there when we were fighting the snake? Probably nothing. But yeah, if you can't beat that fight without getting bit. If you can do that, that scene never occurs, unfortunately, because you never get poisoned. And actually, I want to show you, because we were at red and we were poisoned. Barry healed us. All right, nice, thanks, Barry. Now I don't have to waste a healing thing on that. Don't get that too often, but all right. Anyway, let's grab all the crests, because now we can finally get through that door. And on to the next part of the house. So yeah, this is basically part 1 of the game is done after you finish the snake. But yeah, he took us all the way back to the serum room, so we had to walk all the way back to the other door ourselves. What would be the fastest way to get back there? Probably going upstairs would probably be the quickest. And we've killed everything on our way here, despite my best intentions not to. Like I said, if I was trying to do a perfect run, I wouldn't waste ammo on like any of these creatures except for like a handful of zombies, or I'd pop out the shotgun to shoot them really quick and then go from there. And don't worry if you can't open any of the doors in this place yet, because well, let's just say there's more game to go. So don't do like certain gamers or games where it's like, oh, if I don't have the key, obviously it's somewhere in this house somewhere, I just haven't lit hard enough. No, just accept the fact that you've gotten the 4 crests and you go into the next part of the house. Don't be obsessive like I would have been as a kid. Although I still am sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll overanalyze a situation and realize that I didn't need to do that in the first place. I don't know if I did that while playing Resident Evil, but I've done that in like RPGs, puzzle games, and so forth and so on. But and by the way, there wasn't really anything else to check out in that room. I think it said like if you check the snake room, it's like, oh, it's empty, or there's nothing here. But so we don't have to worry about that. Anyway, I want to go back to that end of the house, and since everything's killed, I don't have to worry about it too much. And yeah, so, I forgot that we don't get the blue herbs for healing till after the snake encounter. So what I was talking about, oh, I don't want to use my herb for poison. I was misspoking about a future item we can get. So, but yeah, there is a way to heal poison, but we don't actually get it till after the snake encounter. So there's a very high chance you'll get poisoned from the snake, and that a cutscene will occur unless you're like really good at dodging the snake. Which, like I said, I showed you. If you can kind of glitch him behind the box, you have a higher chance of not getting bit by him, and you could usually hit him with either your pistol. I probably could have used the pistol to hit him while doing that trick, but I kind of wanted to get some good damage on the snake for the most part. But anyway, let's I guess I could read. Did I read was it the wind crest we got here? I think it was. I think it just says it represents wind. Earth, water, wind, heart! I'm Captain Planet! Bitches? No, sorry. I forgot what that little spoof thing was called. It's like Captain Planet with like Don Cheadle or something like that, I think it's called. And it was pretty funny if I remember. You can find it online or something like that. Anyway, it just says star, moon, wind. Anyway, let's use it on the door. Yep, just use the item and it'll, no real puzzle or specific way of doing it, just insert them and she'll do it automatically, so don't worry about having to overthink it. This game really doesn't have too much in the way of thinking puzzles, really. Just enough to, like, slow down your time. I think the puzzles were added to the game for the purposes of slowing down the suspense or horror aspect to just give you time to breathe for a second, and then before you get attacked back in the real world again. So, oh, looks like we're in a, huh. That's interesting. That must be important if the game showed us to that. This must be like the gardener's door or room or something like that for... If that's the case, there must be a garden. Oh, of course it's a mansion. Of course there's a garden for this place. That's okay. Well, let me squeeze over there. Probably could have snuck back there, but yeah. Alright, and luckily the groundskeeper left a ladder to go get that, whatever that is. Let's grab it. Let's see. It is a crank. I don't know what I need a crank for, but it's Resident Evil. Let's not question it. Alright, let's keep looking around. Let's see. Oh, I probably could have put up my healing herb. Ah, well. That's fine. I'm gonna have to run back to the storage chest anyway. Alright, let's see what other part of the house is here. Uh-oh. Foot paddings. You know what that means. I heard the growl. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. I got pretty lucky. Usually I get hit. Hey, what was that? Hmm.
This is Brad. S.T.A.R.S Alpha Team. Please respond. What the hell? Is nobody out there?
Brad, this is Jill.
This is Brad. S.T.A.R.S Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody answer me. This is
Brad? Brad!
Oh, sorry. I was gonna go through a dialogue about what was that noise and then use the radio, but I remember that function so clearly in the original game that I'm like, oh, use the radio. But yeah, every time you hear that beep, click on the radio and see if you can activate Brad. It doesn't do anything, unfortunately, but oh well. Maybe we can find a way to get a better reception to contact Brad. Huh, what's this? It's a map of the garden. Hey, all right, another map. Excellent. Let's take a look at it really quick. Let's see. Well, that's not a garden. That says courtyard there. I think you don't know the difference between courtyard and garden game, but okay, whatever. Or unless that's for something else. What's this? A winch for the elevator. The elevator's down. We have a crank, but not a winch. Should be fine. Oh, hello. Blue herbs. Yeah, you can probably barely see them, but there's blue herbs here, and I think there's red herbs here and green herbs here. Now I'm going to show you an interesting combination of the game. I don't even think it mentions it really, other than you can combine this stuff in the first place, but I'm going to go ahead and do it, show you now. So if you take a red herb, a green herb, and a blue herb, you can actually get a unique mixed version, which is the which I'll show you what the blue one does. I think that herb book we got actually told us about the blue herbs, if I remember correctly, but yeah, checking them really didn't say anything other than it's a blue herb. It's a local herb, yeah, unless you know what it does. But these are used for healing poison. Now, I think you can just use them straight out if you want to, but we're going to do an interesting combination. We're going to combine it with the... Okay, well, I guess we got to combine it with the green first, but anyway, let's combine it with the two, so that way we create a mixed herb, which will heal you and cure poison, as it says here. I think it just says it's a mixture of a green and blue herb. Ooh, cool. Looks like paste. And then we can combine it with a red herb. So we get the brown mixture, which is basically a cure-all for poison. So we're going to go ahead and mix all those together for the purposes of inventory management, as well as... Oh, wait, do I? Oh, I don't have any room to grab the rest of them. Yeah, I'll grab it right now. Get it out of the way. Might as well drop off the items really quick, too. Yep, it's time for us to make a storage run. Yeah, I know it's probably... Oop, nope, can't grab that one yet because I don't have the room for it. I should have dropped my... I really should have dropped my healing, because usually it depends on where I'm going in the game, at least from what I remember. I remember usually not carrying a healing item in some places because I knew I wouldn't die, but then other times I would carry one in somewhat dangerous situations just in case. And probably, maybe in the future when I do these recordings, I'll cut to when I go to a storage space, just to kind of off screen, just to say, hey, I'm going to storage. I'll cut it, but I don't know. I think I'm feeling I need the experience for this to just kind of show what I'm doing. But basically, I'm just gonna drop off on all the healing items really quick. Man, it's kind of funny running through this game without even worrying about what's going around the corner because I've killed everything. Although, if you played the GameCube or remastered version of the game, your opinion of that will change. Oh boy. I actually find that game far superior to this game in terms of just playability, atmosphere, and so forth and so on. But I don't know, there's just something about the old cheesy game that we play that kind of just brings back memories. God, I gotta start mixing those herbs together at some point. We'll need that crank. Let's see, if we grab the two, we'll have 2 items in inventory. And there's some more items up ahead, but I think there's a storage in the future too, so I just want some Yeah, I've got to grab everything. I know if I was playing a perfect run, I'd just only grab the necessities like the red and green herbs and not get, because there's not a whole lot of stuff in the game that actually straight up poisons you. I think the giant snake and like I think 2 or 3 other creatures in the game actually do that without spoiling it, because spoilers, there's other creatures in the game that you fight. Although after finding out that you can fight like dogs and zombies and crows, and you fight a giant snake boss, you assume that there's more to the game than just that. But anyway, let's go back into the courtyard and see where we can go. Man, this house is huge, I'll admit, even for being a research facility of some sort. It doesn't look like a research facility from what you've seen. I haven't seen a really an official laboratory. I guess maybe this is a new age laboratory or something like that in 1998. Yeah. Alright. That creepy atmosphere with the dogs barking. Luckily there's no more dogs here. We killed them all. I hope you're happy, PETA. Because they were zombie dogs. I'm not going to deal with that crap. Alright, anyway. Jill's not going to deal with that. Let's check it out. Too bad there's not a whole lot of stuff to, like, kind of examine in this game. In the later games, of the series, they had more stuff to kind of examine and look at. But a lot of times, you just kind of have to just take in the ambiance. Water, huh? Well, can't we swim in the water? We are a SWAT team member. I think swimming is required to be part of the group. But all right, apparently we need to drain this thing. Hello, what's this? It's a square hole. Actually, I think the crank had a square hole, if I remember correctly. Let's see what it says. Nothing important. The end is square-shaped. Oh ho! Alright, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's use it. Yeah, Jill, crank it. Crank that crank. Yeah. I mean, yes, you needed to get past the pool. Of course, Jill. Nothing weird about that. Oh, there's a little... Huh. A little bridge there. Alright. Seems strange that a SWAT member can't just swim through that, but alright. The water is running down the opposite side. Well, I guess that means the crank's worthless, right? It's still in my inventory. Oh well. Maybe there's a puzzle later on for it. Alright, luckily for us, just jump up here and jump back up. No dangerous creatures here. Oh well, let's keep running. What the? Snakes! Ah! Well, God, why'd it have to be snakes? Indiana Jones would have a field day here. Whew. Yeah, no reason to kill them, really. I mean, you can run past them pretty easily. They do poison you, by the way, so that's why the game gives you blue herbs right there, so you can't get poisoned. And what poison does is it slowly takes your life. Not immediately, but it does eventually kill you, so you have to be careful there. Alright, new section of the place, and there's some water. I hear some water up in the distance, and uh-oh. Dogs. Uh-oh, we better be careful. What's this? I have to get power to the... Oh, that's an elevator. And what's that? Is that a spot for a battery, huh? Oh, is that how we get back up? Or at least one way to get back up. Uh-oh. Ah! Activated the dog. No! No! Run! I'm not wasting my ammo on that because I can run past that guy pretty easily. I think I remember a long time ago being able to, like, completely ignore the dog, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's another dog. Run! But I remember being able to ignore the creature and just be able to, like, block past him, like, if you know what you're doing. And we saw a couple birds there. Right, I want to see what was over past this little alleyway if we can. I mean, I could... What the, 2 dogs? Ah! I'll show it to you later when I go back. Never mind. I'm skipping this. I don't want to waste my bullets for no reason. Looks like we got a couple of healing items here. We'll have to grab those later. I could grab them right now. Uh-oh, be careful. There's a dog there. Hopefully it doesn't attack me while I'm gathering herbs. Herbs and spices. Looks like he's not attacking me yet, but I have to be careful. I don't want to take the damage if I can help it. Uh-oh. He's not too happy. Run! Run! There's another dog. Run! Ah, dang it. I got hit. Get in the house! Ah, shouldn't have taken that free hit. I could have killed them, but I was like, you know what? I want to save my ammo for later. What the... Where is this place anyway? Is this like the gardener? Another... Oops, nope, we don't need to click that because Brad's not trying to call us now. Brad's the helicopter driver, by the way. The guardhouse, huh? So what happened to the security of this place? Probably got taken out by those creatures. Well, let's go take a look around and see what so you can see. More blue herbs, huh? Looks like the game's expecting us to get poisoned along the way. Well, let's start checking out this place and see what we can find. Oh, that's a good sign. Hey, alright, it's a safe house. Alright, let's find in their storage. Put up our herbs for now. Luckily the dog didn't do a ton of damage to me, so I'm fine. Might go ahead and leave, I'm gonna have to probably start combining stuff here pretty soon. Or at least combining my herbs at some point. The music of the safe house, you're always hoping to hear that at some point in this game. Or any game, any of the games really. Unless you're talking about the later games where they turned into action thrillers instead of horror suspense. Anyway, get some explosive rounds there, get some first aid. I'm probably going to try not to use the first aids because it reduces your score if you do that. But hey, if I ever get really in a bad pinch, well, I did at the beginning of the game, but I redid that part, so yeah. Anyway, looks like anything else in here? Nope, and we don't. Could use the ink ribbon, but I don't really need to right now. Can't really sleep, so alright. Drop off these explosive rounds. Actually, do I want to use them here pretty soon? Maybe. Let's see, where's the other explosive rounds? Let's mix those together. Really quick, that'll condense our inventory. Alright, anyway. Let's drop that off. Yeah, see what I talk about combining it because it's taking me a while to get to the screen up there. Alright. Actually, I think we can drop the crank off now for quite a while, so we can keep that in here too. That'll give me some extra room to drop off some more items, and I'll grab those blue herbs and put them in there as well. Like I said, I probably don't need the herbs at all, and I could probably go through the rest of the game without blue herbs, but I can't help myself. I gotta grab it. And actually, why is there a random statue like just sitting there too? It's like it's begging to be pushed or something like that. And lucky for having a typewriter here, we have a good spot to save when the episode ends, so lucky for that. Okay, let's grab those. I'll probably come back here in a second after I checked a couple of the rooms. What? Oh, there's 3 here? Oh, I could have swore there was just 2. Huh. Interesting. They really expected me to get poison somewhere in this area or something. Alright, well, keep our guard up, I guess. Alright, let's keep checking the rooms. Hopefully no zombies. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop! Oh, that's not creepy music. Uh-oh. What the? A zombie. Let's just wait for him to... Well, actually, let's just go into this room while we wait for him to come back around. He'll do it eventually. Bathroom, huh? That makes sense. Anything in the thing here? Nope. Anything in the toilet? Nope. Oh, there's a lot of water there. Looks kind of gross. I don't like that. It's tepid. Bathtub is filled with muddy water. Will you... Oh, we can, huh? Alright, let's do it. No reason other than cleanliness, right? Ah, there we go. Hey, what's that? A key. Oh, we'll take that. I don't know what we need it for, but we'll need it. For some reason. Okay. Let's keep going. I guess we've got... Oh, I guess I should check the key to see what it actually says. Let's see what it says. A carving of the moon. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but it means something if the game mentioned it. Alright, here we go. Is there blood there? Okay, good, means he's dead. Oh, there's a second zombie. Oh, how dare you trick me, game. You Jill's like, come on, zombie. I want you over here so I can kill you. And it's like, no way, lady. I don't like you that way. I'm actually into dudes. Or just braids. Dang it. There we that should kill him now. Good. God, wasted extra bullet. Oh, well, we're fine. Saved ammo by not killing those dogs, so... another desk to unlock. How lucky we are to have this. Aha, some shells. Always can use shells. Although that means that my inventory is full, so I probably need to drop back off the thing. Oh, a book. Now I don't have any... It looks out of place. Yeah, I can't pick it up yet. I'll have to drop off that blue herbs. Alright, we'll do that here in a second. We picked up items I don't actually need, because I'm a kleptomaniac. Nothing new there. Nothing there. It's dark outside and I can't see anything. Ooh, that's creepy. I'm trying to make this atmosphere as creepy as I can by playing it at night with the windows closed and my headset on. You know, I'm trying to do everything I can to make this as atmospheric as I can. But I think because I played this game so long ago that the game can't really influence me as much. I might jump every once in a while, but for the most part, I think I have an idea of like where everything is. And I haven't like, you know, pre-played the game before doing this, like, oh, I better figure out what I need to do and all that other stuff. It's just I think I wanna drop that off for now. Nah, I probably should keep it in my inventory just in case. Some shells, let's combine those. Keep those together. Actually, let's go and max out the gun right now. Probably gonna need it. I don't know, I have a feeling. Yeah, you don't want to waste all your shotgun shells if you can help it, especially with later on in the game. The pistol ain't gonna cut it. I can tell you that right now. And you've already noticed how the pistol isn't as effective, really. Except on maybe zombies and dogs and crows. Oh my. There's a hole here. I don't like that. I don't know. I have a strange suspicion about that. Let's go over here. You know that statue that looked a little off? We can push it. Alright. I don't know why, I just have a feeling I need to push this thing over a hole and cover it. Actually, we do have a precedence for that, because in the room with the armor, where we push the statues over those vents, if we don't do that, we start getting poisoned, so... So anything with a hole in it is like that we can't actually fit through, and it doesn't tell us to check. I say we, that's probably good enough, I hope. Well, we'll see, I guess. Alright. Let's check this place out while we do that. Don't worry, the game will save the fact that we pushed the statue over the hole, so... What the? What's that? Oh god, spiders. Oh god, okay. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. If you don't do anything to the spiders, we'll be fine. Just don't antagonize them. It's cool. We're fine. Just be very quiet. I'm hunting spiders. Need some or insecticide or something like that. Or whatever, orchid mint. Or we need to call it orchid mint. Uh-oh. Don't want to fight it. Don't want to... Uh-oh. It's going to bite. It's going to pounce. It's going to pounce. Okay, good. We're good. Whew. Alright. As long as we don't antagonize it, we'll be fine. Yeah, what's this? Oh, that's cool. Gain, huh? It's broken. Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Would have loved to play it. Hey, what's this? Pool. I've always liked pool. Let's play... A 9-ball, huh? Okay, let's... Can't grab it, huh? Looks like a clock dial. 345, huh? Some kind of code. That's interesting. I wonder why they tell us that. Is that maybe that code at the beginning of the house mansion, the numeric pad? No, that can't be right. That just seems way too out of place. 345, huh? Alright, let's keep... Oh! Run! Spiders! There was 2 of them! How dare they trick me? Whew. Well. Okay, I think we're fine. Yeah, I don't like messing with the spiders. They're too fast, and they shoot like poison at you, and or not poison. They shoot like spit at you. I probably should have fought them just officially, just to show you what they can do. But I'm in like I don't want to get hurt mode right now, so I'm like I don't want to fight stuff I don't need to fight. Because those spiders can be avoided pretty easily for the most part. Let's see what we got here. We got a room down here and a room over here. So let's check over here first. Might as well go through the first door we come across. Interesting. This looks, you know, have you noticed all the crazy amounts of foliage in the area? I have. Alright. Let's check this place out. It's locked. What's that? Let's see what it says. There's a panel with number keys. Oh. Is it one of those types of puzzles where you have to fill out the button numbers, or fill out the light it up? Oh, these are easy to do. Let's see. Wait a minute. Numbers, huh? 3, 4, 5. Yes! By the way, that number is randomized every time you play. So, yeah, that's how you answer the code. So if you're not good at that type of puzzle, the game tells you how to answer it, which is kind of nice of them. Usually most games just say solve it, you know. But yeah, we solved it with ease. Huh. Oh, well, I was talking about how there's no research or chemical place. It looks like there's a place of chemicals. Something's written on the wall. 1, 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. Well, I know my math game. What does that mean? Let's check it out, see what it says. Empty bottles. I don't want to grab that. I'm leaving that behind. I don't want that. Leave that alone. Jill isn't into chemistry. More empty bottles. What are you asking of me, game? This is one of the few times I'm not gonna take it, because that seems very, very silly. It doesn't even show anything either. There's just bottles over the place. Something written on the wall. Water 1, red 2, purple 3, and green. Huh. There's another empty bottle there as well. And a sink. Yeah, it's fine. Jill doesn't do chemistry anyway, so let's just ignore that for now. Man, it looks like there's more to this place than we realize. Some chemical factories, spiders, dogs. We can't get a hold of Brad on the radio. Man, what is up with this place? Why did everything occur as it is? And what'll Jill run across next? More giant insects? I mean, we got spiders. Why not? What, like bees or something? So, whoa! Oh God! Ah! Well, Jill, run away! Run away! Ah! Oh my God! There were bees there. I was making a joke, but there were bees. Ah. Jill, I think Jill needs to sit down and calm down. So, why is the mansion like this? Why is this guardhouse looking so like weirdly botanical? Find out in the next episode of Resident Evil as Jill Valentine finds out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.